breaking news out of Nevada. We need your help to find a Las Vegas showgirl gone missing, nowhere to be found, and this is urgent. We are learning more details tonight from a stunning police report just uncovered. It reveals Debbie Flores-Narvaez was the victim of a domestic violence incident just weeks before she disappears. In this disturbing development, we learn the beautiful showgirl viciously attacked, elbowed in the chin, pushed to the ground, kicked, and her hair pulled out in clumps, all while she is pregnant. The alleged attacker, her ex-boyfriend, who police say is cooperating. Well, if so, then why didn't he show up in court this morning? He was asked to tonight. The mystery deepens in the search for the missing Las Vegas showgirl. Good evening. I'm Jean Casares of In Session on the 2 TV network in for Nancy Grace. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. A shocking police report just uncovered reveals a missing Las Vegas showgirl was allegedly pushed down, kicked, punched, the victim in a vicious domestic violence attack, all just weeks before she disappears. Let us go straight out to Alexis Tereszczuk, reporter with Radar Online. Alexis, what's the latest tonight?
Hi, Jean. Well, this is just in case this woman is still missing. Debbie's missing. Her ex-boyfriend, Blue Griffith, was supposed to appear in court this morning because, you know what, he attacked her. On October 22nd, she called the police, filed a report. He was actually charged with 1 misdemeanor count and 1 felony account for hitting her. They apparently had an argument. It was over a phone, a cell phone, but the terrible tragedy of it is she was pregnant when they got in this fight and when he hit her.
Well, Alexis,
so
we've got right here the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department report, which states that she was kicked and she was punched. Can you go through it with us step by step so we can really look at the facts according to the police?
Yeah, so according to the police report, Debbie went over to find Griffith. He was actually at his ex-girlfriend's house. She went over there. She confronted him. They'd had an argument. We actually spoke with one of her friends at Radar Online who said that she found out that he had been cheating on her. So that may have been what caused her to go over there. So they got in a fight. He took her phone. He drove away. She followed him in the car. When he stopped again, she caught up with him. He got out of the car. That's when he threw her phone. He started hitting her. He pulled out her hair. The police actually said they found chunks of her hair at the scene, and they got in a fight. That's when he hit her. And as I said, she was pregnant at this time. So she called the police. They came. He was arrested, and he was charged with this misdemeanor and this felony. And he was supposed to appear in court this morning, but he didn't. The case has been continued until April, and that's when he'll appear again. But she's been missing, and he was the last person to have seen her, is what we understand so far.
All right, John Schaefer, Program Director, News Talk 720 KDWN in Las Vegas. According to this Las Vegas Metropolitan Police arrest report, it says that when he initially tried to take that phone away, that she told police later that he said, look, I'm not going to jail. And when he allegedly pushed her when she tried to retrieve the phone after he had thrown it, she said, he again said, I'm not going to jail. Why didn't he show up this morning in court?
That we don't know. He was supposed to show up. The case has been continued. A preliminary hearing set for April. There is no word on why he wasn't in court this morning, if there will be any repercussions because he wasn't in court. However, he has denied all of the domestic allegations against him. He says he never kicked, punched, threw the phone, or pulled her hair on that day.
And police have said repeatedly, as Nancy Grace producers called them today, that he is cooperating with them in her disappearance, and he is not at all a suspect. Let's go out to the lawyers. Ray Giudice, defense attorney out of Atlanta. Alex Sanchez, defense attorney out of New York. All right, Ray Giudice, you know, I don't get upset very often. I'm pretty calm, cool. I'm really upset tonight, and I'll tell you why, all right? I know why he didn't show up in court today, because his attorney could be his representative.
That's
he
right.
didn't have to show up in court. But Ray Giudice, let's look at the circumstances. His girlfriend of more than a year, who was pregnant with his child, is gone. She's missing. Why wasn't he a man to stand up in court today? Go ahead and plead not guilty. That's your constitutional right. But he didn't come.
Well, he listened to his lawyer, who said, I don't want you walking through a line of reporters sticking a microphone in your face and saying, why did you kill your girlfriend? Why don't you admit to it? He doesn't have to be there. He enters not guilty. He'll be there for his preliminary hearing, and he'll fight the charges.
Well, Alex Sanchez, why shouldn't he meet those microphones? Why shouldn't he be asked that question? He can say, look, I didn't do it, and I want to ask everybody out there to try to find a wonderful person.
Because everybody's already concluding that he's involved somehow in her disappearance and possible murder. That's why he didn't do it. So why should he show up, as Ray said, go on TV, be scrutinized by the media, have his face all over the place for everybody to point and say, that guy's the guy who committed this crime? You know, it just doesn't make sense. In addition, the police may have even told him, since you're cooperating, don't go on TV right now. Just stay with us, just cooperate, stay out of the media for the time being.
And for everybody, I'm licensed in Nevada, and at the arraignment today, there's constitutional reasons for having it. He is apprised of the charges in the criminal complaint, and he is to enter a plea. That was not done today. Back to John Schaefer, program director in Las Vegas, News Talk 720 AM KDWN. I want to talk more about this Las Vegas Metropolitan report in regard to alleged domestic violence. October 22nd is when this allegedly happened. Charges filed November 4th. A month later, she's missing. Take it up from where her hair was pulled out and police took a picture of it.
Yeah, the police say they found clumps of her hair on the ground where this alleged domestic abuse took place. It was outside. It was at her car. Again, he's denied being involved in any of this while she was pregnant. But there are these allegations. There was the arraignment this morning. There will be a preliminary hearing. He will have to face these charges that he is denying.
Well, you know what? I really read this complaint, and I reread it and reread it again. And he gave a statement. He was given Miranda. He waived his Miranda rights. And he does say that he grabbed the phone and he threw it down. Well, coercion is the felony that he's charged with. Ray Giudice, tell everybody what coercion is in this sense, where he allegedly took her iPhone and threw it.
It's an interesting name for the charge. Most states have a charge called interference with telecommunications, interrupting a potential 911 or a police call for help. In most states, it's a misdemeanor, but if it's done during the perpetration of another crime, i.e. the simple battery or the assault here, it can be elevated to a felony.
Thank you. We have got special guests tonight, and I first want to go to a lady that joined us last night, and we thank her so much for coming with us again tonight. It is Celeste Flores-Narvaez, who is the sister of this missing Debbie Flores, a beautiful, educated girl, master's degree, went to law school, but wanted to pursue her dream of the stage. And she went to Las Vegas and became that Las Vegas showgirl. Celeste, did you talk with police today, and what is the latest that they have told you?
I haven't talked to police today. I actually spoke to them yesterday. I knew that they were most likely going to do a press release, and they basically had told me yesterday what they released today.
What about this ex-boyfriend? You knew he was going to court today. Were you there in court, or did you find out that he didn't show up?
I did go there this morning. I was hoping that I would get a chance to meet him and just talk to him, just one-on-one. But he just didn't show up.
You know, I thought I saw you in the gallery in that courtroom feed. You know, we want to show everybody right here. Look at what you're watching. This is the ex-boyfriend, all right, or as the criminal complaint says, Jason Omar Griffith, and that is Debbie Flores right there. You're watching her. This is a video that was done with the two of them, and it's a music video. It's on YouTube. But you know, Celeste, your sister, besides being so smart, because I got to hand it to her, many young women don't stay in school. They just pursue dreams, and she did. With a master's degree, she was in law school, but then because of her artistic talent, went to Las Vegas and currently is a showgirl. You know, we want everybody to think about if they have seen her anywhere, because the goal, Celeste, is to find her. What is the latest that you're hearing in Las Vegas? Are people passing flyers out? Is her picture there? It is right there. Is it just plastered around Las Vegas?
Yes, she has a huge huge friend base out here in Las Vegas, dancers and performers. I mean, she is literally known out here, and they have all come, being very supportive, passing out flyers, calling me, letting me know that they're there, prayers and thoughts and hopes, and I just love them for it. They're wonderful for that.
We can't imagine what you are going through, the not knowing. Knowing they found her car, knowing, as you said last night, a makeup bag, knowing the domestic violence allegations. Did you know that your sister went through that on October 22nd?
I didn't find out any of that allegations until I got here to Las Vegas.
Seemingly loved by everyone.
Everybody's really worried right now.
But Sunday night, Debbie vanished. Her car found abandoned days later.
We also have to be prepared for the worst.
Just what happened to a budding Las Vegas star?